Extreme Outer Limits is presented by Night Force Optics. Precision optics for precision shooting.
Well, here we are. It's opening morning in this elk hunt. So much anticipation and then so much frustration. You know, this is still a public land hunt. And even though it's an exclusive draw that took 16 points, and we put in a lot of preparation, apparently a lot of other people did too, because we skirted, I don't know, 5 or 6 more ridges from where we parked, trying to find one we could go down that nobody else is already on. Gets the nerves going a little bit, because I was running and well, you slipped and fell and everything else, but when you pull a tag like this, apparently everybody's willing to put in the work. I could have swore there was 3 in this particular group, so that's got me a little bugged, or not bugged. I don't know what it's got me, because I think there should be one more elk there. The front one's not real big. It's just raggy 5x6 or something. And then the other one's a nice 6x. But I've got him at 310 to 320 is all I think it'll score. That's not what I come here for. He's 340 class. Still not a shooter.
You're crazy.
He's gonna go to bed somewhere in this draw here in front of us. That back one might be big. It's bigger anyway. We're all coming to this hole. We're in the money hole, guys. It's just a 320 class ball again.
The morning of day 2, Bob and Chris were fogged in and unable to see any hillsides till late morning. Early evening, they got their packs on and dropped down a long finger ridge with great panoramic views. Shortly after settling in, a smaller bull is spotted on the other side of the drainage. Then, another bull emerges from the trees just above him.
Well, at this point, we've been glassing. Caught a glimpse of a really, really heavy horn bull. And just as quick as I got a glimpse, he fed back towards the trees so I can't see him. So we're just gonna try to stay warm, and hopefully he's gonna come into that opening. If so, I'm gonna try to makeshift someplace to shoot from here. And if he's the one, he's gonna go down right now.
Awesome shot. Awesome shot.
This segment is brought to you by the Night Force NXS 5.5 to 22 rifle scope. Available in 50 and 56mm objectives. Features the high-speed zero stop, a 30mm tube allowing for 100 minutes of adjustment, and multi-coated glass, producing superb resolution at high magnification. Introducing the Rugged Ridge Outdoor Gear Extreme Rear Support System, weighing in at only 4 ounces, with push-button deployment into 4 locked positions, and maneuverability to support your rifle during any shooting opportunity. There's no need to use a sandbag underneath the rear of your rifle ever again. Visit RuggedRidgeOutdoorGear.com for more information.
Awesome shot. Awesome shot.
Okay, where is
He went to the right, into the woods.
he? Okay.
I'm just trying to see if I can see him.
What does an awesome shot mean?
It was right here.
Right there? Nick, did you get that? Well, I'm all sorts of mixed emotions right now because this is the absolute worst shooting situation I've ever been in my entire life. I didn't get to see it because the gun's ready to fall off the cliff. Oh, I'm nervous right now. I didn't get to see it, and I usually always see it. Are you 100% sure it hit him right in the freaking lungs?
I am 100% sure it was right here behind the shoulder.
I don't know why. I guess I was expecting I'd be able to get back on it.
Well, what he did is he went like this, and he just started right into the trees. Good job.
I guess I'm supposed to be excited right now, but that's 16 years. All the emotions come with, is that the right bull? It looked huge.
It's a beautiful bull.
And then I usually always spot my own shots, and so I know everything that happened, and now I don't even know. All I could tell you is when I fired, I caught a glimpse when I came back down, and I seen him hooking to the right.
Yeah.
I didn't see his body, I didn't see anything. So I know you're telling me, and I want to be excited, but I'm a mess right now. So we got to get our gear, get out of here. We got to hook all the way around this mountain and come down to that bull. And hopefully he's just laying right dead in there.
Congratulations.
Thanks, babe.
Hunt of a lifetime.
Well, we're going to recover my elk. It's been a long awaited deal, 16 years of points, all this other good stuff. I recruited some help. A couple buddies, Scott and Jim, came. We got Cole here.
He went in
So
here.
he went around.
Yep. Look at his tracks right here.
Just got word from Cole. He found him down here. Come on, let's go get him. He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy?
He's just a little guy. He's a biggin'.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
16 years, buddy.
Well, guys, we got the bull moved. Unfortunately, we had to pull it another 20 steps downhill, which we'll be regretting when we go back uphill. But he's on a little flatter ground, so we can work with him. Got a chance to get his antlers out of the ground and get his head right. And as you guys can see, this thing is an absolute monster. I think one thing that surprised me when I was looking at this bull was the mast was making me really contemplate tine length. You know, when you're looking for a big bull, tine length is really important, but after making the decision and go ahead and threading one into him, I see that the tines are really long and he has the mast to boot, so it's a win all the way around. This hunt's been a crazy one, right? It started from a lot of scouting. We kind of had a game plan going into it, you know, really trying to learn what the elk do and how they go about it and why you got to hunt these little reclusive holes where these bulls call home when they're not with the herd, and it really paid off. You know, we kind of took the no-nonsense approach, and we did every kind of scouting possible, and it really paid. You know, to shoot a bull of this caliber in any state, let alone my home state, it's kind of got a bittersweet feeling. Guys, I just can't thank you enough, and viewers, I can't thank you guys enough for staying with us. It's kind of been a long, drawn-out process, but like I said, a hunt like this, we didn't want to take it lightly. We wanted to make it pay, and I think I'm plenty happy to hang a 16-year tag on this bull. So it's been a great time, and I'm very pleased. I'm glad you guys could stay with us.
This segment of Extreme Outer Limits was brought to you by the Extreme Shooting School, hosted by Bob Beck, an information-packed 2-day class. For more information, go to extremeouterlimitstv.com. Extreme Outer Limits is also brought to you by G7, Grip and Pull, MOA Rifles, Night Force Optics, and Burger Bullets. This segment is brought to you by the Extreme Store. For all your brass, bullet, and ammunition needs, head to extremestore.us.
Now guys, here we go. It is kind of our first whole day on the ground, huh? We've either been flying or driving and looking or what, but we're starting off this morning, going behind some gates, get into some big country, do some glassing. And I think this is kind of an area where we're really just following the lead on a big bull.
Yeah, there's a big bull rutting up in this country, and if you were to project where he would winter, I think he'd winter right down in this country.
Yeah, so we're gonna go down, put some hours behind the glass. If we have to, build a fire, stay warm, keep at it. If it looks like there's any hope he's in here, we'll just stay here. If not, we'll bogey and cover some more ground. So, you guys ready to get the day going? Let's do it.
This segment of Extreme Outer Limits is brought to you by Benchmark Barrels, the rifle barrel of choice for long-range hunters, competition shooters, and sport shooters worldwide. Ask for one on your next rebarrel or custom rifle build. This segment of Extreme Outer Limits is brought to you by Kestrel Ballistics Weather Meters, the perfect match of long-range ballistics and environment. Get precision aiming solutions for your gun, your load, and your shot.
Well, guys, unfortunately, we're getting to that point in the hunt where it's getting to the very end of it. You know, we had a window of time that we know is typically when the biggest bulls are put on the ground, and we have looked at a lot of elk and hunted hard, and we've just turned up a lot of bulls. Nothing that really stands out, but from all of the hunting and looking, we know if we take a hike out on these ridges, we're likely to see some elk. There's been a whole bunch more snow accumulation, so we're hoping some more bulls might have moved in. So as you can see, we're kind of getting our gear ready, and we're gonna hunt down this ridge as long as we can this evening and see if we can't turn something up. But getting to that point, if we see something good and respectable, I'm gonna probably let that summit sing and see what we can do, but gotta gather up our gear because we're gonna stay out till dark, so stay with us. Keep sliding. Well, guys, can you say Governor Tag Oregon bull down?
Quite a hunt, quite a hunt.
I would say I'm a bit overwhelmed with emotion because I don't exactly know how to describe this entire situation. I think I'm missing a few pieces, but we're in an area that we had some, as Cal would say, back pocket bulls, right?
Yep.
We'd actually looked at some elk in here and time was running down.
Weather's coming in.
Yeah, so what would have been prime about this hunt is had the weather all come in, it hammered down with snow, and then we started the hunt. And a lot of times in Oregon at this late November, that is how it happens. Not on this hunt. So we had a crazy amount of weather early in the fall as a general, and then it just went dry. And then we get to this hunt where traditionally the last 10 days when the snow comes, the big bulls are out, and that's when some of the premier Oregon tag holders shoot the biggest bulls in the state. That's kind of the short story. So here we are, almost to the end of my 10 days. And again, like Cal said, we have weather coming in. So when weather comes in, visibility goes down and it can absolutely end your hunt. So I kind of had it in my mind, like I told you this morning, I said, I've had it in my mind. If it comes to the second to the last day, my gut says shoot.
With the storm coming in, I think it was the right call.
I was going to say, normally you wait till the
I
last
know.
day, but knowing the storm was coming, it kind of changed that up a little bit.
Well, there's such a story to these things, you know. I'll just say it as frank as I can be. You know, Chris and I own a handful of outdoor industry businesses, and we felt that we wanted to kind of give back. So this all started at a Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation banquet, and we decided we wanted to go ahead and give some back to the state of Oregon and the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, and get a hold of one of these tags and just come out. And like I said before, and now I'll admit I was the first one to be almost starting to cry in my Cheerios because I really wanted to get an elk. But I said, you know what? This is about conservation and an opportunity. It's not necessarily about killing an elk. However, can't make TV shows without killing elk. So I started getting really nervous, guys. I almost borderline had a panic attack the other night.
I know.
When we got blew off the mountain in the snow, I was in the truck and I knew we were driving off like an hour before dark. Yeah. And my legs started going and like I was gonna freak out. Like, no, this can't be, right? So anyway, let's get to the elk. That kind of gives a backstory. We've put in a ton of days, a ton of hours, a ton of glassing, a ton of walking and looking and driving and looking and flying and looking, and you name it, we've done it. And I'd say we got a 350 plus typical 6-point on the ground with some crazy beams, giant mass, humongous points. So all in all, for what we've had to deal with, the conditions coming in on top of us, to put down an elk like this was crazy, huh?
Absolutely, it's beautiful.
This old bull, he's just like down in this hole and he's just smart and he's not moving. The shot, you know, I just confident I could thread one in there. And luckily it paid out, man, because this is a great bull. Just giant mass, big bull. You know, to put a bull on the ground like this is just absolutely awesome. So guys, we just want to thank all of you at home for staying with us and, you know, being a continued fan of EOL. And hopefully you guys kind of enjoy this Oregon elk episodes and kind of this whole little series we've been putting together. So thanks again. We'll see you guys next week.
If you're looking for a premium trophy quality elk or deer hunt, join us at one of our exclusive hunting camps at Star Valley Outfitters in Wyoming and Sheep Mountain Outfitters in Oregon. For more information on how to book your hunting trip of a lifetime, go to ExtremeOuterLimitsTV.com. Extreme Outer Limits is also brought to you by McMillan Stocks, Benchmark Barrels, Kestrel Ballistics Weather Meters, Lapua Brass, Passion for Precision, and Vitavuri Powder, the power of accuracy.